Hey, Talking fam, and welcome to the Talking Sports video. And today we're taking a look at another list here for our top 100 NFL players of 2022, and we have the number 30 through number 21 spots today, and that includes the Stefon Diggs, the Diggs brothers, as well as the Bosa brothers. So let's go ahead and take a look. Please like and subscribe down below, and let's get on with the video. Alright, so at number 30, we have Joey Bosa, who is the older brother who's on the Chargers. He's been on the Chargers since 2016, and he had a pretty decent season last year. He had 51 tackles with 10 and a half sacks. And whenever you have 10 and a half sacks, that's good. And he went up 2 spots from last year. He was at number 32 in the list last year, so a good upgrade. All right, next up we have Bobby Wagner, who had another really good season last year. He had a combined 170 tackles, where he also had 1 sack, 1 interception. So it's really good, I would think. I think that's really good. And when you date back, he's had over 100 tackles every season in his career, and he's already at that halfway through this season at 51. And in his first ever season, he had 140, 120, 104, 114, 167, 133, 138, 159, 138, 170, and now he's at 51 through 8 games. That is really, really, really good, guys. All right, next up on our list, we have Quentin Nelson. He's another really good offensive lineman for the Colts, and as he is ranked 28th, he went up 5 spots. So he was at number 33 last year, and he's went up 5 spots on the list. And I think he is a very good offensive guard. He has made the Pro Bowl for 3 All-Pro 3 times, and earned his 4th Pro Bowl and just 4 seasons last year. He's just made a wall in the offensive line. He played 767 snaps last year, and he got 1 sack the entire season. So, really good. All right, next up at number 27, we have Matthew Stafford. Last year, he had a 67.2 completion percentage. He threw for 4,886 yards, threw for 41 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. And with a 102.9 passer rating. He is not to that good of a start this season, with only 1,700 pass yards to 7 to 8 and touchdown interception ratio through 8 games. So a decent 7 games, a decent start for Matthew Stafford. He was not on the ranking list last year, so being named 27th when he was not even on the list last year, pretty good. All right, next up at number 26, we have Stefon Diggs, one of the best wide receivers in this league. He has 50. He had 103 receptions last year, with over 1,200 receiving yards, 10 touchdowns as well. So that is really good. He did go down in his yards, but he did go down in receptions too. He had made 127 catches in 2020 with 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns. So he did another great season with the Bills. He has 230 catches in his first 2 seasons with the Bills, with about 2,700 receiving yards and 18 total touchdowns in his first 2 years. He's almost at 1,000 so far this year, and he's halfway to 100 so far with 7 total touchdowns. So he's almost his 2020 year when he played almost every single game. So really good for Stefon Diggs. He also went down 15. He was at number 11 last year on the ranking list. He's at number 26 this year. All right, next up at number 25, we have Nick Bosa. And Nick Bosa is the younger brother. He's only played since 2019, and he did really good last year with 52 combined tackles and 15 and a half sacks. Really good job by Nick Bosa. He started off his career by winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, but couldn't follow that up with a torn ACL in Week 2 of the 2020. So, third year, he came back. He started in all 20 games, starting their run to the NFC title, broke his career high in sacks, adding 4 more in the playoffs, and tied AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year with TJ Watt for the most tackles for loss in NFL 21. He is only 3 years into his career. See what he can do this season. All right, he was not ranked as well, so pretty good. All right, next up at number 24, we have Ja'Marr Chase, one of the best wide receivers in this league. And if he's at number 24 in the second year in the league, now that is really good. He's a really good football player. So let's go and take a look. All right, Ja'Marr Chase with 81 catches, 1,455 yards, 13 total touchdowns. Really good wide receiver coming out of LSU, reunited with his former quarterback in college. He did amazing. He was one of the best rookie wide receivers in history. He was the number 5 overall pick. He played a big role in the run to the Super Bowl. He broke multiple records as well, including Cincy Smart's for most receiving yards in a game at 266 and most receiving yards in a season at 1,455. He also smashed the rookie receiver records, collecting the most receiving yards in a rookie by a game in a postseason at 368 and in a season overall. His receiving yards was 4th in the league. Needless to say, Chase was awarded with a Pro Bowl and an AP NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year honors. What else can he do? All right, he also was not ranked because he was a rookie. Next up at number 23, we have cornerback Trevon Diggs, who is ranked higher than his brother. He is coming off on his first year into the rankings, and he had 52 combined tackles last year. He didn't have a sack, but he had 11 interceptions with 2 pick sixes. When you have 11 interceptions in a season, you are a stud. And he's at 3. He's tied his 2020 interception mark as well. Trevon Diggs is on the list because he's a player that's well equipped to stop the passing in his tracks. He's in his second season with the Cowboys, but the stud is making a name for himself. He was best in the league and first in those statistics and the interceptions and defensive touchdowns is what makes him special. He is the only player who had at least 11 interceptions was in 1981, making his 2021 performance once in a generation. All right, next up we have George Kittle at number 22. And George Kittle, he had 71 catches on an injury-sickened season again with 6 total touchdowns and 910 yards. Now, he just had under 1,000 receiving yards. He would have had that if he played more games, and he needs to do that because he has had a very injury-sickened season. I don't know why he's ranked high. I don't know why he's ranked number 22nd, because he is not good, guys. Not good. All right. Next up, we have the number 21. We have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Joe Burrow, who is not ranked last year. Mind you, he was not ranked last year, and he came off in the second ever NFL season, coming off of a injury year, tore his MCL and ACL. He came off in 2021, threw for 70 completion percentage, 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns to 14 interceptions, and a 108 passer rating. He threw really good season, guys. Really good season. And making the Super Bowl in his second season coming off of an injury season, not ranked in the NFL top players. Great. So let's take a look at his overview here. He took his team than they had been in over 30 years. He was taking snaps in the first playoff game since 1990 and made it all the way to the Super Bowl since the 88. He outdueled Derek Carr, Ryan Tannehill, and Patrick Mahomes to make it to the big game. He did post the second highest pass rating in the NFL, trailing only Aaron Rodgers. He was all the more impressive considering he coming back off significant knee surgery after 2020. He did earn the Comeback Player of the Year also last year. Alright guys, that is going to be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.